You already know. 17-year-old kid leaves bodies in local dumpster. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Police are at the Morning Tree Park apartment complex after reports of a dead body in the area.
17.
Lying next to...
Real quick, I just thought about it. Nigga, I take my shit out the dryer. Boom. Put my shit on my bed. Pick this shit up. I'm like, but this shit look a little weird. That shit ripped. I had to tie it back together. I had to do surgery on my wife beater, bro. Don't judge me, bro. So if you end up seeing this shit throughout the stream, bro, and I don't want nobody seeing a damn thing. They got the Nike neck. Oh my gosh.
The dumpster is a body with multiple stab wounds so brutally beaten that it's nearly unrecognizable.
You have a good face shot of the guy?
Not a
17, bro.
It's like
That's why I was
associated.
Officers immediately suspected that one of the tenants in the complex was the killer, but they would be horribly wrong.
Guess who's back again?
Blood all over the ground by the dumpster, and that his head looked like a smashed watermelon.
Beat the f*** out of him and then stabbed him in the butt.
That's when he started getting him. He hit him a couple of times.
Yeah, what the fuck are we watching, bro?
And then stomped
Long
him
time no see a D.
A violent, unpredictable teen killer was on the loose, and police needed to find him before he murders again.
Step out of the apartment now. You are surrounded.
Doors open.
17, bro, like you're done. What are you watching? Bro.
In the early
17-year-old. Look at the title, bro. Come on. Leaves bodies in local dumpster. Bodies with an S,
morning
bro.
of July 30th, 2023, Lakewood police received a call from the Morning Tree Park apartment
There was no
complex.
scary comp, bro.
The
So
caller
I just picked
reported finding
else, bro.
something next to a dumpster, describing
You know, I just
it
got off work, I'm
as
eating, bro,
gruesome.
like,
Officers were
just gotta
quickly
chill at
dispatched
first,
to
bro.
investigate.
So who was the one that saw him? Who called? You did, sir?
Me.
So what happened? What did you see? Like, how did this all...
Okay,
why she in the back taping like that? Look.
It's kind of like dumpster digging, right? And I see this red stuff,
Oh, shit.
you know, leaking out of the dumpster. So I went in there, and I see his body in there.
While dumpster diving, Ted
my
had come
God.
across blood leaking out from under the dumpster. When he
That an
looked
actual
inside,
picture?
he found an elderly man lying lifeless, bloodied and beaten.
You telling me this 17-year-old kid murked an old nigga, bro? Hold on, wrong. You know my shit manual. I got the manual shit. Hold on. Like, what the fuck, bro? Are we dead ass?
Until his face was no longer recognizable.
What the
Officers
fuck?
now needed to identify both the victim and the person responsible. Fortunately, there was someone at the complex who could help them with the former.
So,
I see his blood.
yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out if you might... So it sounds like that he's one of your residents.
I can look.
This
Damn.
is Ryan,
Look how many people
the
it is.
apartment
All these niggas
complex
nosy as
manager,
shit,
and he's
too.
going to be vital in finding out who the victim actually is.
Because we don't have Mikey, right?
No, we don't.
Okay, so let's...
That's not the better, yeah. For now.
So we recognize this guy? Obviously, it's not the best picture, but...
Bro, I guess that's what just
I think
happened.
you know who he is.
Possibly. If I can see the picture again, it'd be better to identify him.
How about you just give me the name, I can bring up DOL.
He wouldn't be in there.
What's that?
He wouldn't be in there.
Well, I'm sure he'll have some kind of ID.
Mm,
You don't think so?
absolutely
Hey,
not.
whoever this tenant or not,
Okay.
whoever this guy is
Really
kind of
nice guy,
weird.
Actually, though. I mean, I had a relationship with him. You know, like friend-wise.
How he don't know his name
You don't even
then?
trust like anybody with like social security cards or anything. He won't sign a lease. So he'd probably be about 63, 65, somewhere in there. He's partially African American, but he's really light skinned.
Skinny,
Damn,
Yes.
what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, that could be Leonard.
What's his last name?
And we're working on
They're
that
bringing
right
the
now.
computer out.
You
Well,
want-
they're turning their computers on right now, right?
You want to come with me? I can just give you a key. I'll give you a ride over there and ride back if you want.
No. We'll drive over there to go check on him. But yeah, but she's still trying to pull the database.
Yeah, but I can pull a key for you and she'll get that.
Yep, we'll go check on him. So
right.
A9, I will meet you over
Is this
there.
not crazy?
The officers finally had a name, Leonard, but that doesn't solve their biggest problem. According to the manager, Leonard suffered from extreme paranoia and refused to have any form of identification associated with the government. Without proper identification, the investigation would soon become a lot more challenging. Still,
What the fuck?
officers would search their system, hoping something might come up.
Find it.
I thought a couple. We just have to start running them for.
Any DOL or prior bookings or anything? There's bookings. That's
2019.
okay. Now he's dealing with crap too. Okay,
Oh.
we're gonna go to A9 and see if this guy's there. Okay. So Megan, no, do you mind talking to my partner? He's the one that's primary.
Okay.
We're gonna go check that apartment that you gave us. Make sure there's no.
Somebody get murked. Somebody get murked. She walk up to the police trying to help with a chicken on her fucking head. Yeah, what the fuck are we doing?
one in there. But if you want to sit down and hang out,
Why nobody questioning the chicken? I mean, it's bigger things, obviously, but like what?
Okay.
While
That
officers
motherfucker's just
continued
sitting,
searching the
too.
database for possible matches, others went to
crazy.
check the supposed victim's apartment. And with help from the manager, they quickly got the key.
Finna crack that motherfucker.
Leonard, Lakewood Police, we just need to know that you're okay. If you want to, we'll just announce for Leonard.
Yep. I could yell for him.
Oh, both can. Go ahead.
Hey, Leonard. Leonard.
If you're in here, let us know.
Come on, Leonard, be in there. Well, I mean,
After a
obviously
quick look
somebody-
around the apartment,
obviously-
Leonard was nowhere to be found. At the same time, officers had just matched the victim's face to Leonard's image using police database. So there was no doubt now. The victim was 64-year-old Leonard Williams.
64,
Neighbors and staff described
damn.
Leonard as a friendly and compassionate person. Although he often kept to himself, he was known to be extremely kind to fellow residents. But the investigation was far from over.
How did they figure out who
Officers
did it?
still had to determine who was behind the brutal attack and why. Back at the scene, one officer
Literally
had
why?
discovered some
Literally
crucial
why?
evidence that would bring the police one step closer to the killer.
Okay, so if you walk that way, and actually, obviously it's dark at that hour, but if you walk that route that you just said, and somebody happened to shine their lights into the dumpster area, you would see him laying there. Was there any trash outside of the dumpster area, the path that you guys would have walked?
This officer just picked up on something crucial.
I don't
the
get it.
area around the dumpster was extremely messy, and blood was leaking from it. Any person would have easily spotted that, let alone an officer. Turns out, just 12 hours earlier, police had been dispatched to that same apartment complex on a noise disturbance complaint. The call was made around 8 p.m., and the responding officer's dashcam shows him returning to his vehicle by walking through the side path, the exact one that leads up to the dumpster where Leonard was found. The officer didn't notice any leaking blood or hear suspicious commotion,
I mean, that
which
shit
means
happened
that
over the night.
whatever had occurred had happened after the officer left.
Come on
From
now.
this, the timeline of the murder was vastly narrowed. But more importantly,
easy.
the disturbance
Easy.
call that the officer responded to had been made about a group of teenagers from the apartment complex unit J54. According to the manager, this group was well known for partying several days of the week and not paying their rent on time. However, little did they know that the police would catch on to what they were doing at last night's party and why there was a dead body just a few feet away from their apartment. As this was the only
Bro,
lead
I
the
can't
police
even
had,
imagine what
a search
happened.
warrant for Unit
Like, I can't even guess
J54
what
was
happened.
issued, and officers quickly arrived at the residence looking for any signs of foul play.
Get the manager's room. Oh, there we go. Hey, Grenady, Lakewood Police. Anybody else inside here with you? Hey, come on, let's get over here for a second, okay? Who's all in here with you?
Just me and two people.
Where are they at?
I don't really know.
What are their names?
Jaden.
Jaden and who?
Jaden and Ty.
Jaden and Ty, come on out.
What
What
the fuck, y'all?
Ty, come on out, Lakewood Police. Where's he at?
Bro, I don't even want to say nothing. I just want to watch.
What's that?
He went to the corner store.
You went to the corner store?
When officers arrived, Alina and Jaden were found inside the apartment. One of the teens, named Ty, seemed to have fled when officers arrived and was nowhere to be found in the unit. His friends claimed he went to the corner store to buy some snacks, but officers would soon discover that was a complete lie.
I mean, he the one
For
who
now,
did it.
though, officers decided to interview the group, unaware
fucked,
one
yeah.
of them was about to confess to the gruesome details of Leonard's murder. But before we continue, life can change in an instant. That's what happened in November 2021, when a father of two was tragically shot and killed while attending a pop-up party held at an Orlando business complex
Is this
that
an
lacked
ad,
proper
bro?
security. His grieving family needed help fighting for accountability, facing powerful property owners. They turned to the sponsors of today's video, Morgan & Morgan, their experienced attorney.
Ain't no way that nigga made this shit a Morgan & Morgan ad, bro.
He's fought hard and secure you deserve if you can WND body cam found in the description
Hell no.
or by scanning the QR code to interview by scanning the QR code on the screen.
It is a sponsor. I respect it,
Let's get
but
back
bro.
to the investigation. Officers were about to interview the teens who remained in the apartment, suspecting
RP
they know
whoever got
more
shot,
than they've
though.
let on.
Yep. Do you know why we're here?
Yeah.
You're not. So I'll make it.
They already
You're
showed
not
his
in
face. Why they
trouble
blocking
now,
it?
But you're a witness to something, and so we need to talk about that. Okay.
I wasn't.
I got video.
You can say I was a witness, and I understand, but when I heard what he did, I did not walk down the stairs for a reason.
What did you hear that he did?
I heard that he beat up this dude for really no reason. He said that the homeless guy stepped to him, or the homeless guy asked for a cigarette or shit.
Yeah. How well do you know him?
Chubbs.
Yeah.
I've known him for like a month.
Yeah, straight telling on his ass.
Yeah, what happened? Tell me a little bit about it.
Chubbs had a little incident.
I can't. You can have
Chubbs had a little incident.
Yeah, what was Chubb's incident?
By the garbage can.
Yeah.
You don't know?
Well, I know what happened already. Okay.
Chubbs just would get mad, and people would say that he would do it, he wouldn't do it, and he'd just go on and do it. But
So Chubbs definitely had an anger problem.
yeah, when he's drunk,
Bro, literally,
he would get
bro.
very violent.
Okay.
He would be very unhappy. The next thing you know, Chubbs flies open the door, and he looks at me, and he's got this smile on his face. He's like, I'm so sorry, but I did something really bad, and I made a big mistake, and I really didn't need to do it. And I go, what'd you do? And that's when his smile completely shut off. So I think he realized, like, he really just took something life. And he's like, I killed somebody outside.
Did he tell you how he killed
What
him?
the fuck?
How did he?
He beat the fuck out of him and then stabbed him in the throat.
Oh my
He's
god.
laying down.
That's not funny, but like, why would exactly? Why is he smiling? Like, what the fuck is this? Oh, hell.
On the side of his face, like against this way.
Mm-hmm.
All you see is him. Chubbs is like down on the ground, recording him, and then Chubbs just starts kicking him like it's a joke.
With these two new crucial statements,
This nigga-
police now
this
had
nigga
two
is-
suspects at large, Chubbs and Ty, with their primary focus being on 17-year-old Brody
What
Chubbs
the-
Brownell. According to Alina, Brody had 2 bottles of tequila and was also high on marijuana the previous night. To make matters worse, he had a
that's right.
reputation for getting violent when drunk. At some point, he briefly stepped outside the apartment and happened to cross paths with Leonard in the parking lot. Leonard may have confronted him about the loud music, or, given his paranoia, he might have simply been talking to himself. Either way, Brody likely saw him as an easy target, and Leonard became the victim of his violent outburst.
Just random and-
Alina
and for
was
no
also the
reason,
first to
yeah.
mention something even more disturbing. Brody had recorded the entire thing on Snapchat. He filmed himself beating and stabbing Leonard to death, then sent the video to friends at the party. With Brody as their prime suspect,
What the
officers remained on
fuck?
high
Bro,
alert,
this nigga's
going
a
so
weirdo. He's a weirdo, actually.
far as to request air support in search for him. In the meantime, police were notified about a male who was running around the Morning Tree complex. He was identified to be Trey Crystal, or Ty, the one who fled from Alina's apartment when the officers had arrived with the search warrant. Shortly after confirming his identity, he agreed to speak with detectives. Detectives needed to determine whether Ty had played any role in the murder, and if he knew where Brody was hiding.
Just tell me a story. Just take me from the beginning to the end.
What
happened that night?
Yeah, he ended up really drunk, and then he was like trying to fight everyone at the party, but no one would fight him because either they would win and then he was like backing down or stuff like that.
Okay.
So he couldn't fight anyone there, and so he went outside all mad. And then there was this homeless dude or whoever it was walking by, and then he was like, "Oh, keep stepping, keep walking." And then the homeless dude was like, "All right," and then he was like just walking away. And then Chubbs just started getting mad and then just like ran up on him and punched him. And then he just started stomping on him. After a minute or two, he went up inside and then he like grabbed the knife and everyone was trying to stop him, but like he was kind of scary with the knife because he was really drunk.
According to Ty, he fled the apartment out of fear.
And then this nigga went back and just murked the dude for no reason. He must be camping in a room or something.
Although Ty's statement aligned with those of other witnesses, police couldn't definitively rule him out due to his suspicious behavior. But for now, their priority was finding Brody. While the search was still ongoing, officers interviewed everyone who knew Brody to find out where he might have fled, including two of his best friends, Miguel Ventura and Dakota Johnson.
I ended up going, basically there was a party posted up that was over at one of our female friends, Britt's house, and eventually Chubbs, I guess he stormed outside. He got really upset. He was drinking 1800 at the time, like tequila. There was someone standing by the garbage cans, and he got really angry at him because I think they were staring at him. He just got closer to him, and
come on, bro, you can't say that, bro.
Dude yelled something at him, and then he just started swinging on him. I get down the stairs, and then that's when he started getting him. He hit him a couple of times, and then stomped him a couple of times. And by that point, like it was too much. Like it was just a lot. I grabbed him by his chest and everything. I tried to pull him.
Was there anybody else that was hitting the guy? Was there anybody else kicking him, hitting him, punching, stomping him? And you had text messages with him shortly after. Can you kind of explain to me about those text messages?
It was like the day after he had done it.
Okay.
He did coke and he beat the crap out of this guy and killed him and stabbed him in the neck, and then
oh my god, that's such a crazy sentence,
and that his head looked like a smashed watermelon. He told me that he tried to put him in the trash can himself, but he couldn't do it, so that's why he stabbed him in the neck.
While officers continued interviewing,
like, that don't even make sense. Like, that don't even make no
witnesses,
sense, bro.
Brody had just been located hiding in his family home 40 minutes away in the city of Yelm. A SWAT team quickly descended on the residence, ready to take Brody down if he made any wrong move.
All right, hey, you three. Yep. If there's people milling around up front, we're going to detain them right off the bat. So be ready to go hands as soon as they move up.
If you see the SWAT team pull up to your house?
Yeah. All right, we're
like, actually, what do you do? Like, look, they pull up in this shit that literally say rescue on it. What do you do? You're done.
Male in the stairwell. Domitz's first entryway right here on the right. Hey, move up. Move up.
There's nothing you can do, bro.
Hey, let's bring it back here. No sense in standing out there. No sense in standing out there. There we go. All right, I got hands on her. Okay. You got cuffs? Yep. Okay. All right, step this way. Just keep your hands up.
I want you to set your phone and your drink on that little concrete barrier right there.
You need a set?
There's nothing you can do, bro.
Me. Come on.
You just gotta accept it, to be honest.
Your hands on your head, flip around, face the building.
Okay. We're good for right now.
Down.
We're just detaining one more.
Hey, come down. Set it down right there. Now put your hands on top of your head and step over to me. I appreciate your cooperation.
I don't know what's going on. So I'm like, what the hell?
Brian and Jeff, the first two to come out, were Brody's friends, staying in the apartment with him. The two claimed they didn't have any knowledge of what was going on or why Brody was being arrested. The next one to come out was their primary target, Brody himself.
So he did come out? Okay.
Remember, I took a steady step.
You guys can even hang here. We're just going to send an entry team out. Just want eyes on them. Okay.
Hey, Jay, just for your knowledge, Cell phone and Sprite belonged to white t-shirt. Cell phone and what he was holding, black t-shirt.
Okay. All right.
Good?
Kevin, who we got? Ryan.
Why he fucking need to say that?
Casas, Mike, and I are gonna move
I mean,
up.
even if you gave him the
guys hold
wrong one, you
windows.
could just still.
Hey, that's the primary on
Yep.
Just switch it back.
All right, black shirt. Start walking this way. Start walking this way. Keep walking, keep walking, keep walking.
Come here. Walk to me. Face
Oh,
the
that's
building.
him?
Put your hands on your head.
All right, primaries in custody.
They already showed his face. Why they blurring it
Brody
out?
was
I'm
finally
confused.
escorted from the house and delivered into the hands of justice. He was charged with assault and homicide in the first degree. He had originally pled not guilty, receiving a bail of $1.5 million.
Oh my
Neither
gosh.
Ty nor anyone else at the party was charged, as the Snapchat video clearly shows that Brody acted alone, consistent with witness statements.
Yeah, why would he even do
Although
that?
the exact
I have
motive
no
for the
clue why
murder
he would do
remains
that.
unclear, Brody's extreme intoxication and well-documented issues with aggression led to the tragic death of a kind and gentle person. Following his initial hearing, Brody returned to court and changed his plea to guilty.
Of
He
course he
received
did.
the maximum sentence of 25 years in prison.
Damn, that nigga that get out to you like 40, bitch. That's fucking crazy. He recorded that shit. What a fucking idiot, bro. That's crazy.